Taurus, have you noticed how certain people around you have been looking at you strangely lately? It's not distrust, it's not anger, it's something worse. It's pity mixed with guilt, as if they knew something about you that you yourself don't know, as if they were watching you live your life without realizing that there's a huge, shameful, humiliating truth being carefully hidden from you. And the worst part, you've already felt it. That feeling of unease when you enter a room and people suddenly fall silent. That sensation that important conversations stop when you appear. That premonition that there's a secret being kept and you're the only person who can't know. There is someone in your life right now, someone close, someone you trust, someone who has complete access to your heart, who is hiding something so shameful about themselves that if you discovered it, it would completely change how you see that person and the relationship between you. But here's the part that will turn you inside out. The shameful thing isn't just something that person did. It's something they did using you. Your generosity was exploited. Your loyalty was manipulated. Your trust was turned into a tool for something that would shame you if you knew you were a part of it. The reason this person is hiding this from you so carefully isn't to protect you, as they might try to justify if they're found out. It's because they know, with absolute certainty, that if you discover the truth, you'll leave, and they can't lose you. Not because they love you the way you deserve to be loved, but because you're too useful, too convenient, too generous to be lost. You're the most valuable resource they have, and valuable resources aren't revealed the truth that could make them leave. Taurus, your nature is to be that solid, reliable person people turn to when they need stability. You're the friend who lends money without questions, the partner who offers unconditional support, the family member who's always there when everyone else has given up. And that reliability, that unwavering loyalty that makes you so special, also makes you a perfect target for people who know how to exploit those qualities without you realizing it. What's being hidden from you has layers. On the surface, it's something this person did that completely contradicts the image they built in front of you. It could be a specific betrayal. They spoke ill of you to other people while pretending to support you in front of you. It could be financial exploitation. They took or used your resources in ways you never authorized or imagined. It could be emotional or romantic betrayal. They were involved with other people while making you believe you were unique and special. But there's a deeper layer that's even more shameful. This person knew what they were doing was wrong. It wasn't a mistake made in the heat of the moment, not a thoughtless slip. It was calculated. They looked at you, saw your kindness, your trustworthiness, your willingness to believe in the best in people, and consciously decided to exploit those qualities. They saw an opportunity in who you are and seized it without remorse at the time. The remorse only came later, when they realized they could lose you if the truth came out. For Taurus individuals born between April 20th and April 30th, the hidden shame involves their financial or material generosity being used for things you would never support if you knew. For those born between May 1st and May 10th, the secret relates to how this person talks about you when you're not around, a completely different persona from the one they show to your face. And for those born between May 11th and May 20th, the hidden shame involves betrayed intimacy, your secrets being revealed, your vulnerabilities being used for gossip or manipulation. The way you'll find out won't be through an honest confession. People who hide such shameful things don't confess voluntarily. It will be through pieces of a puzzle that will begin to come together. A conversation overheard by chance, a slip-up by someone who didn't know you didn't know, messages seen accidentally, and when the pieces start to connect, the picture that will form will be so shocking that you'll question whether you really knew this person or if you were dealing with a carefully constructed fiction. The reason I'm revealing this to you now isn't to cause paranoia or destroy your peace. It's because you need to start paying attention to the signs that are already appearing, but that you've been ignoring because trust is in your nature. You've sensed inconsistencies in this person's behavior, but you've been rationalizing them. You've noticed that their actions don't always match their words, but you've been giving them the benefit of the doubt. You've noticed how other people react strangely when this person's name is mentioned in your presence, but you've assumed it's their problem, not yours. Taurus, there's a pattern playing out that you're not seeing because you're too busy being loyal, being patient, being understanding. That pattern is, every time you offer more of yourself, more time, more resources, more emotional support, this person accepts without hesitation, but never reciprocates to the same extent. And when you occasionally need them, they always have a convincing excuse for why they can't be there for you in the same way. This asymmetry isn't accidental, it's intentional. Because if the relationship were more balanced, if she had to give as much as she receives, you would start questioning things. You would start noticing details. You would start seeing through the layers of lies she has built, so she keeps you in the role of eternal giver, always making you feel that you need to prove your love through more gestures, more sacrifices, more understanding. Taurus, I know that while you're listening to me, you're feeling a tightness in your stomach. You're thinking about someone specific and remembering moments where something didn't seem quite right, but you ignored it because you wanted to believe it. You're revisiting conversations where you felt that inexplicable discomfort, but convinced yourself it was just your head. And perhaps for the first time, someone is telling you that your instincts were correct, that this discomfort was justified, that you're not being overly sensitive or overly suspicious. You're finally beginning to see through the fog that has been carefully placed around you. I need you to acknowledge what you're feeling right now. Leave a comment saying, "I trusted completely, and I'm starting to see what was hidden." This isn't just a comment. It's an act of courage. It's you admitting that you may have been deceived and that you're ready to face the truth, however uncomfortable it may be. And when you write this, you're giving strength to other Taurians who are in the same situation, who need the courage to stop denying and start seeing. The specific reason this person hides the shameful things from you so zealously is because they know you well enough to know exactly how you would react. Taurus does not tolerate betrayal of trust. When you discover that someone has used you, lied to you, exploited you, you don't give second chances the way other signs might. You simply cut them off. You leave. You remove that person from your life with a purpose that frightens those who don't understand that behind your infinite patience lies a clear limit that, once crossed, is irreversible. She knows this. That's why she hides it. That's why she lies. That's why she creates elaborate narratives to explain inconsistencies before you start to seriously question them. She studied you enough to know exactly how far she can push without making you react, how much she can take without making you feel robbed, how much she can betray you without leaving clear enough evidence to make you confront her. The shameful things she hides probably involve other people too. She's not just like this with you. There's a pattern of behavior where she finds generous, trustworthy, loyal people like you, and turns them into resources to be exploited. And the saddest part, you're probably not the first Taurus she's done this to. She perfected this method in previous relationships, learned exactly what to say, how to act, which buttons to push to keep a Taurus giving without questioning too much. But here's something she didn't consider. Taurians can take a while to realize they're being used, but when they do, the clarity is absolute. There's no more confusion, no more rationalization. It's as if a foggy lens suddenly becomes crystal clear, and you see not only the present situation, but you can look back and see all the moments where you were manipulated, all the signs you missed, the whole pattern that was operating right under your nose. This clarity is coming to you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it's coming. And when it arrives, you will feel a complex mix of emotions: anger at having been treated like a fool, sadness at the loss of what you thought you had with that person, relief at finally understanding why something always seemed wrong, and shame. Yes, you will feel shame too, not because you did something wrong, but because you will question how you didn't see it before, how you allowed it to happen. But Taurus, I need you to understand something fundamental. This shame doesn't belong to you. You have nothing to be ashamed of for being genuine, for trusting, for giving your best. The shame belongs entirely to the person who exploited those qualities. You were who you always were, loyal, generous, trustworthy. They are the ones who pretended to be something they never were. What she's hiding will eventually leak out. It always does, because shameful secrets have a way of revealing themselves at the most unexpected moments. It could be through someone else who can't stand seeing you deceived anymore. It could be through a slip-up on her part when she's distracted, drunk, or emotionally unstable. It could be through you finally asking the right questions and not accepting the usual evasive answers. When the revelation happens, you'll need to make a decision. You can confront her and give her the opportunity to explain, knowing that you'll likely receive more lies disguised as partial truths. Or you can simply walk away quietly, without drama, without confrontation, just removing yourself from a situation that clearly doesn't serve your highest good. Both choices are valid. Neither is cowardly or wrong. What's unacceptable is pretending you didn't see what you saw, that you don't know what you know, continuing the relationship as if nothing happened, because once the truth is revealed, you can no longer unsee it. You can't return to the comfortable state of ignorance you were in before, and trying to do so will only prolong your suffering and allow the exploitation to continue. Taurus, in the coming days and weeks, you will begin to ask questions you didn't ask before. You will pay attention to details you previously ignored. You will observe behaviors with a new level of awareness. And as you do this, pieces of the puzzle will begin to reveal themselves. Some will shock you. Others will make so much sense that you will wonder how you didn't see them before. Don't ignore these revelations when they come. Don't make excuses for what clearly has no excuse. Don't let the loyalty you feel, which is one of your greatest virtues, become an obstacle to protecting yourself from someone who doesn't deserve that loyalty. The person hiding something embarrassing from you will try to make you feel guilty for questioning. They'll say you're changing, becoming suspicious, no longer the understanding and patient person you always were. They'll try to turn the situation around, making it seem like the problem is your suspicion, not their behavior that caused the suspicion. Don't fall for it. When someone reacts defensively to legitimate questions about inconsistencies in their behavior, it's a clear sign they have something to hide. The reason I'm preparing you for this now is because when the full revelation comes, you'll need strength not to downplay what you've discovered. Taurians tend to forgive a lot when they love deeply, to find explanations that make the unacceptable acceptable, to give more chances even when they've already given too many. And this person knows this tendency of yours and will use it to try to keep you in the relationship even after the truth comes out. But you need to remember, someone who truly respects you doesn't hide the shameful things that involve you. They don't use you as a tool while pretending to love or be friends. They don't build relationships on foundations of lies and omissions. And they definitely don't react with more lies when finally confronted with the truth. The shameful thing being hidden from you isn't just about past actions. It's about who this person really is when you're not looking. It's about values they don't possess but pretend to have. It's about a character that is fundamentally different from what they present to you. And you deserve to be in relationships with people whose true character matches the persona they show, not with people who need to hide who they really are to keep you around. Taurus, the discovery will hurt. I'm not going to lie about it. It will hurt in a specific way that only deep-seated betrayal of trust can hurt. It will make you question your own judgment, your ability to choose well who to trust. It will create a wound that will take time to heal completely. But this pain is necessary. It's the price of truth. And truth, even painful truth, is always better than living a comfortable lie. On the other side of this discovery, you will emerge stronger and wiser. You will have learned warning signs that you will recognize earlier in future relationships. You will have developed a healthy protective layer that doesn't compromise your ability to love and trust, but helps you be more selective about who receives these precious gifts you offer. And most importantly, you will have learned that your loyalty, generosity, and trust are treasures that should only be given to people who demonstrate through consistent actions that they deserve them. Not through pretty words or empty promises, but through reliable behavior over time, in difficult situations, when no one is watching. The revelation is coming, Taurus. What's hidden will emerge, and when it does, you'll have the opportunity to make a choice that defines your future. Continue allowing yourself to be used or reclaim your worth, and distance yourself from those who don't honor you. I trust you will make the right choice. The choice that serves your highest good, not the convenience of those who exploited you. Share in the comments. Your courage in acknowledging what is happening may inspire other Taurians to do the same, to stop ignoring the signs they have seen. Subscribe to the channel because the process of uncovering hidden truths and deciding what to do with them deserves ongoing support. You'll need guidance on how to confront when necessary, how to maintain firm boundaries, and how to recover from betrayals of trust. Activate notifications to receive content that will strengthen you to make the difficult choices that preserve your peace and self-worth. The shameful is hidden, but not for much longer, and you are more prepared than you imagined to deal with the truth when it finally reveals itself.